I don't even know where to start. I'm, of course, homegrown in Minnesota. With everything happening here, it breaks my heart. I would say this, if I was governor, I would start with a philosophy of Minnesota first because the federal government does not care about us. They didn't care about Hawaii when Lahaina happened. They didn't care about Michigan when Flint happened. They didn't care about Ohio when East Palestine happened. It's only a matter of time that something will happen here and, we'll be forgotten. We have to take care of ourselves first. So Minnesota first, I think, is a good philosophy. So if I was governor, I would use our greatest resource to get everything for Minnesotans. And our greatest resource is the Mississippi River. It generates $400 billion a year in revenue, in indirect and indirect revenue. Now, if I was governor, I would say, well, let's leverage that. Let's use what rental companies use for rent. You have to make 1/3 of your income. So if rent is $1,500 a month, then you have to make 4,500. So I think that's a good algorithm to use. So let's charge $1.2 trillion a year for the use of the Mississippi River. Makes sense, right? How do you pay for it? Well, how about this? Bernie Sanders had a great idea about a 0.5% tax on Wall Street speculation. Now, to generate 1.2 trillion a year, you'd have to do a 2% tax, which still is the lowest tax. I mean, I think the 1% can afford it. Now, what would that $1.2 trillion be used for? Well, let's see. Medicare for all, free college, a universal basic income, no more property tax, no more state tax, no more federal tax. Sounds good to me, right? Who has the guts to do that? Not these establishment politicians. I mean, Walt was the right guy for the last 8 years, but you need a wolf in office to fight against the establishment coming up. I mean, look what's happening in Minneapolis right now with ICE. Um, well, that's what I would do as governor. So let me say this. I can guarantee 5 things, okay? One, if President Trump comes here to Minnesota and meets with me, within 5 minutes, he'll endorse me, and these 5 things will happen, okay? Bandino will be fired, along with 3 other cabinet members. ICE, all 3,000 agents, will leave, and the ICE agents that murdered these 2 Minnesotans will be dropped off at Hennepin County authorities for prosecution. The 5th thing, well, that's just between me and the president. So, I'm going to give the president the deal of his lifetime. I'm going to give him something he's been wanting for his whole life. And a nobody, me, I'm a nobody. I'm going to give it to him for the benefit of all Minnesotans. Maybe let's say this is like a social experiment, right? I believe that you can give everybody everything they want and they're still going to complain. I can give the right no property taxes, no federal tax. I can give the left free college, universal basic income, and they're still going to find something to disagree on. Let's find out. Like someone like me should never run for office. I mean, you have to be the perfect person, right? I mean, that's the whole point. Like you want the person representing you to be perfect, but in reality, none of us are perfect. But what I can say is I would be the perfect candidate because I will sign a contract with you. And if I don't follow through on all the things I just said I would do, then I'll resign immediately and pay back all donations out of my own pocket. I mean, what is more American than that is putting your money where your mouth is. Politicians don't have to sign a contract with us, the voters. So why should you sign a contract with the banks, cell phone companies, car rentals, renting an apartment, buying a house, joining the military? I mean, I would love to see a young man or woman that says to the recruiter, you know what, I'll sign this contract when the people that are going to send me to war sign a contract with me. I don't know, it's thinking outside the box. I mean, that's what I would do if I was governor. Okay? So, who knows? Anyways, I just wanted to put these thoughts out there and we'll see. Listen, if you're in Minnesota, if you're in the Twin Cities, be smart, be safe, and good luck, okay? All right, everybody. Have a good night.